Yeah, I think I'm really excited. Can't wait for it to start. Every team is stronger. Obviously, we have some new teams, and we'll have to figure out what they're like as the weeks progress. But every team, I believe, is stronger than they were last season, so it should make a very interesting league. I think it's going to be tougher for everybody. In some ways, for us, maybe it's not going to be tougher because we're much stronger in that right now we don't have any suspensions. The injuries we have are injuries that are the players are close to coming back. So for us, we're in a much better position than we were last year. But I do believe it will be tougher for everybody. So the long-term guys, Samrak didn't play last season, he's ready. Pedor didn't play last season. I still think he's going to need time because an ACL is a very serious injury. Soksam Nang is back in training and has played friendlies, but maybe isn't ready for the competitive game yet, but very close to being, I think. So we're very close to being full strength. I think the weak points I'll keep to myself, so I'm not telling any of the other coaches in the league where we're weak. The strong point is that we've got our best players on the field almost every day. Last season we didn't have that, I think, for one day. So that's been the big point. When the best players play with each other and against each other in training, the level goes up, and that's improved everything. No, I don't think it's important because pre-season friendlies aren't real. It's not really real till the competitive games kick off. You play teams, and the other team's idea for the game might be purely physical. Your idea might be tactical. So when the two teams play, the result is it's not a reflection of what will happen in the league. It's always good to win games, and it can never be looked at as a negative point. But the pre-season games that we lost, we learn more. So I think the results are less important than the process of improving and getting physically ready for the season. I expect us to be competitive in every single game. If we work hard, if we're disciplined, if we stick to the plan, then I think we can win every game we play in. But if we don't work hard for 1 minute of the 90, the quality in the other teams, they will punish us. And that's the key point to the players and to everybody working in the club, that we must work hard every day to fight for the points for our fans.
Your plan is compete for the champion or the top four?
My plan is to win the first game, and if we succeed in doing that, then my plan will be to win the second. And we don't look further than that, because you can talk about championships and you can talk about cups, and you get distracted on what your job is. And now we're a few days away from the first game of the season. Our job is to beat Police, and we cannot see anything else. We work hard. If we fall asleep for 1 minute, we know that Police this season in particular have signed players that will hurt you. They have one player in their team that is currently the Metphone League champion. Right now we don't have any current Metphone League champions. So we go into a game where in recent times they have a player that has won something. Last year we didn't win anything. So we must go into the game working hard, respecting the opposition. If we do that, of course, I believe we can win. Yeah, well, the first game of the season is always difficult, especially when both teams have new players. It's hard to prepare because there is a lot of unknown factors for both teams. For Police, obviously, they have a new coach, changed coach from last season, and obviously Praxavana is very experienced. Has been very successful in this country, so we will go into the game with 100% respect for his team and the players that play for him.